A man simply kissed his pregnant wife when returning home, but as soon as he turned away, his wife unexpectedly poured a mysterious liquid into his wine glass. Just then the man suddenly turned back. The wife was caught off guard and panicked. Before she could react, Paul had already picked up the glass and walked to the dining table. Anna was completely stunned, because she couldn't remember which glass was actually hers. Her husband finished his drink yet seemed perfectly fine. Anna felt increasingly anxious and uneasy. She wanted to find an excuse to avoid drinking her own wine, but Paul took her hand at that moment, suggesting they should toast together. While she was still uncertain what to do, Paul suddenly clutched his chest. His hands lost control and shattered the glass he was holding. Then with an expression of agony, he collapsed to the floor. Seeing Paul motionless, Anna called the police. However, when the police arrived at the scene, the seemingly healthy Paul was pronounced dead from sudden cardiac arrest by the medical examiner. The body was bagged without even requiring an autopsy. It turned out the wife had been conspiring with the medical examiner all along. They had carefully planned everything to take over Paul's estate. The day after the funeral, Anna eagerly celebrated with Matt. Outside, a storm was raging. The dogs barking irritated the woman tremendously. Furious, she went down to the basement to retrieve a shotgun. She then went outside and aimed at the doghouse. Unexpectedly, she broke the lock instead. The large dog seized the opportunity to escape. It ran along a path and eventually arrived at Paul's grave. And at that moment, the buried Paul suddenly opened his eyes.